for my character next season, we will see. I think he may be in more trouble than healing, but healing for sure is part of that journey.
Hey everyone, I'm Anna Rumer with PopCulture, and today I have with us Wilmer Valderrama to talk about this season of NCIS. Welcome.
Very good. Thank you very much.
So Torres has been through the ringer this season. What is at the bottom of this crisis that he's going through?
Yeah, no, it's been really adventurous for his heart. This last couple of seasons have been the deconstruction of Torres as a man and as a professional. And I think as we continue to keep the show new for all the fans, I think we really want to get as personal as possible with him and really get to know what he struggles with. He's always been a very mysterious, kind of lone wolf type of character. Understanding the why, I think, has been fascinating. And tonight's episode is a really is a crazy departure for him. It's a very personal case that comes back from like 6 years ago in an undercover job he went on. And there's a love story intertwined into that he was a part of that actually really explains a lot of how he's handled a lot of his personal relationships. And I think it's going to be a very fracturing episode for him, and one that hopefully telegraph a road to healing. But it's going to be really relatable in many ways. I think he's going to struggle with some things, and everybody's known that he's been struggling with alcohol. And I think we find a little hope tonight for him. But it also is telegraphing what we're going to do with the character next season as well. So I hope everyone enjoys what we did for the episode.
Oh, good. I'm so excited to see the episode tonight. And what has it been like for you as an actor, kind of tapping into these darker parts of Torres, these more personal parts of him?
It's refreshing, right? I mean, it's refreshing for an actor to exercise that muscle, and most of the times when you do a procedure show, you tend to not dive as deep into the characters because it is about the case of the week, but what's different about NCIS that is really, it's about the people solving the cases, and you go along with this team that is disarming, it's human, and it's they're not perfect people, and they're out there trying to do the best job they can for others, and it's really aspirational. But you definitely see yourself a lot in these characters, and I love how we can be a reflection of our audiences in many ways and where we are pop culturally as well. So the show does really well in staying fresh like that. But I just love it, and I love exercising that. I think it's tough to find characters in which you can have enough of a runway to play all those elements and play all those feelings and see the character become different, because that's what happens in real life, right? We change.
Absolutely. Well, and what do you think lies ahead for Torres with the NCIS? I mean, you said there's possibility of healing, hopefully.
Yeah, so there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot to unravel there. I think that the collaboration with the writers and the showrunner has been incredibly fruitful for the character. We just got picked up for season 20. We had a time slot change this year. We went from Tuesday nights to 9 o'clock on Monday nights. Mm-hmm. And, being number one in television again, after a time slot change and after a few main characters departure was a really tricky transition, but the fans have tuned in, so we are going to build a lot. For my character next season, we will see. I think he may be in more trouble than healing, but healing for sure is part of that journey. So, I can't say much because there's some pretty big announcements coming, and I think that hopefully the fans are excited about that. But the world's going to get bigger for NCIS. I'll tell you that much.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm excited. Well, and as just for you as an actor, when you heard the NCIS was officially coming back for its 20th season, were you just absolutely thrilled, or what was your reaction?
I mean, I was thrilled, right? I mean, you do really well, right? The season, every season of NCIS, our ratings are incredible. You're still the highest watched show on television. There's no one that, comes anywhere close to what we do on Monday nights, so it's a really beautiful exchange of love between the fan base and the loyalty they have with live viewership, right? Like, look, let's be honest, shows nowadays don't turn in live numbers like they used to have something on network that's performing the way that traditionally used to maybe 10, 15 years ago. It's insane, right? It just doesn't happen. So I'm very, very proud of that. So were we surprised that we got picked up for season 20? In many ways, we kind of were. because you do 19 years and you hope like, okay, we'll continue to go as we go. The show certainly feels new and fresh, but you just hope that the fans continue to watch. But we're going into season 20, a big chapter for the legacy of the show. So what we're going to do in season 20 is exciting. It's pretty epic, and to still be the #1 show, it's like the seventh wonder of the world. Like what happened? How did this happen? But it's beautiful. It's beautiful to have that many people watch.
That's awesome. Well, and also you got to film a crossover episode in Hawaii recently with Vanessa Lachey. Tell me a little bit about filming that. I mean, it must have been beautiful. You got to reunite with Vanessa after however many years.
Yeah. It was also really fun. I brought my whole family with me, right? I brought my daughter, I brought my lady, and we were in Hawaii for this whole process. But I gotta say, that the thing that was really special is that reunion. Like after so many years of both of us had a thing at MTV, right? So I had your mama and she was on TRL, and we used to interview, she used to interview for that all the time. So coming full circle and being on this screen, and now have matured so much and become artists and find ourselves in the same screen together was super cool. And I think the fans really liked it. They liked the dynamic between the two of us. So I don't know. I would definitely expect these two to be on the same episode again very soon.
Awesome. Oh, I'm excited for more crossovers. Well, is there anything else that you would want to tell the fans before tonight's episode?
Yeah, just grab your tissues. This is one of those episodes where you see Torres like you've never seen him before. He's the most vulnerable he's ever been. He's always been such a rough around the edges, tough guy, doesn't really want to give into feelings. And today something hits him hard, and you're going to see a very projecting and vulnerable Torres. But I think it's going to also promise a different runway for him next season. I just hope the fans love what we're doing. I hope that you show up and you watch the show and you say to yourself like how much you see yourself in the character. But honestly, I'm trying to keep it fresh. I'm trying to keep it fun for everyone too. So I hope that they continue to feel entertained by what we're up to.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for talking with me today. I can't wait for the episode.
Thank you for having me.